Okay, is it going down? Maybe? Pretty please. Honestly, I don't understand what's happening. I really don't get it. I changed the FPS down, so it should have even less it's trying to stream. It's like the more I try to make it easier, the worse it's getting. Am I somehow doing things backwards and making it harder for the program? Do I just try to work through it? How bad is it for you guys? Because like the performance meter says it's pretty stinky. What the fuck?
Stop watching your own one, see if that helps at all.
I don't think that's necessary. It shouldn't. I mean, it was fine last week. Why is it acting up this week?
No.
I mean, in the end, it's kind of more up to my viewers than me. I'm not 100% sure how to fix this. And it just sort of seems to be bouncing between bad to meh. Could it be the change? It shouldn't be. I mean, that should be on my end, not on the internet end. If it were anything, it should be giving processing. I mean, yeah, I could. Like I said, my CPU is running fine. My computer's running fine. Everything on my end is fine. It's the transmission to you guys that seems to be the issue, because it's dropped frame issues, not lag issues on my end. But I can try it. My nose is itchy. I mean, it's possible the internet's just being a dick. I did have a lot of issues yesterday with. We did have issues with, what are they called? The things that do money. Well, okay. Maybe it'll work through it. Maybe the internet will get better. We'll give it a little bit, and we'll try to go through a couple days. And if it just decides to keep being an asshole, I guess we'll see from there. Yeah. There. Thank you. Credit card outages. I was just like, yeah, it's money. Uh, Alright, so we'll go to this screen. Drag that over there where it belongs. Pop this up there. Alright. Boop. And boop. You're a star. What do stars need from? Okay, so I do need some money because I am a physical entity living on Earth. So like I do need to eat, but it is kind of stupid and difficult, and your capitalist society kind of sucks. I mean, if I don't necessarily need money. Uh, cat. Cat, why? Cat, why do you immediately just lay in the doorway? Please move. Please move. Thank you. Good grief. Cats do need money, and I have some cats that I have to take care of, so I need money for them. Whee! Potted daffodil from Ferngale Florist Association, and that is all the mail I'm getting today. Whee! Anything grown? Hey, that's working finally. Awesome. Now I can see everything that I have planted. Hey, rhubarb. I wonder... what's it traditionally made out of? Is it strawberry rhubarb? I wonder if there's a recipe for a pie, like a rhubarb pie. I bet there is. Yeah. Isn't that either you or Muffin's favorite pie? I can't remember. Or like, if not favorite, close to favorite. It's your dad's and you made it as a okay, that's cool. Have you gotten to bake it much recently? Like I think I remember hearing that you've been cooking off and on a fair bit recently, so I know that pie making and anything like that, like, it's really hard. I'm glad I gave you the idea. I mean, it kind of sucks on my end. I introduced, I introduced the cat girl living here to carrot cake. And now all of the cats in the house are completely obsessed with carrot cake, and I don't always have the physical capability to make them carrot cake, which kind of sucks. Though I do have to say, the one who thought that they couldn't cook is actually a much better cook than they think they are. Clearly. Well, there is, back when the tunnels were open, there was a restaurant in the tunnels where, uh, they have, they make pretty good, cakes and pies and things like that. I mean, I am biased, I do think mine was better, but such is the life of one who... I was going to do something today. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I remember what I was gonna go do. Because it's raining. And you know what rainy days are good for? other than enjoying the rain because fuck yeah, rain. Rainy days are good for... Oh my god, cat, you're so cute. Speaking of adorable cats, I actually, there is sitting next to me a adorable kitty cat. So I need the pickaxe. I don't need that or that. Which means as soon as I walk by somewhere, it's gonna be like, hey, have an artifact spot. I won't need the watering can, and I don't think you need the axe. So we'll do those. We'll try to give Gunther some stuff, because why not? Anything in the bus? A leek. That might be useful. I can take that into the mines with me, and I could use it for its restorative purposes. Same with the chicory flower, actually. Hello? Hello? Please talk to me. Ow. Hello, ma'am. You know, hope you have a good day today. You're very sweet, but you don't need to be quite that nice to me. I mean, I'm not saying you need to be mean to me, but you also don't need to be that nice to me. Did I accidentally click the sign? Ah, yes. Yes, it did. Ouch. Let's not punch the microphone either. Buckwheat noodles. Now I want soba. Cucumber roll. Sushi. Planter's punch. My goodness. Queen's Park swizzle. Rum, lime, simple syrup, and mint. Mint chip ice cream sandwich. Wait, I never thought of putting ice cream... a mint... Oh my gosh. That would be so tasty. Fruit soup. That's got some pretty good soup. Fruit... Blah, 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 blah. It's got some blah blah blah. Oh my gosh, tongue. It has some good looking fruit in it. Bubblegum stripe waffle cone. A stripe of bright blue bubblegum ice cream tucked inside a scoop of vanilla and served in a crisp waffle cone. That is a fancy ass ice cream. Like, holy cow. Strawberry syrup sundae. And then chocolate. Nothing there I'm particularly keen on, but I didn't realize that the crop labels would be like, hey, you totally want to, that's right, it's Monday. I hate everything. I forgot to be like, hey guys, does this actually, how does this work? This doesn't make sense to me. I'll try to do that. Not that I think that it'll actually fix anything immediately. Dink, dink. And... dove feather. Alright. You know the one type of mod I never really actually... You haven't been seeing any choppiness. Oh, that's good. I guess it was just being a complete and total jerk for a little bit, and then it decided to cooperate. If that's what it takes. Alright. Oh shoot, elderflowers. Don't... Aren't elderflowers like really tasty IRL? Pretty sure they are. Hi. I'm sorry, I'm busy. Talk to you later. Well, I mean, technically I'm busy too, so, you know, it's okay. Wild violets. Alright. Let us, real quick, put some of those things back. Alright, let's go. Let's go impress the dude and kill some slimes. Because it's slimes. Hello, bug. Jabby, jabby, jabby. Jabby, jabby, jabby. Rocks. Well, I need the stone anyway for both the coop and anything else. Didn't I? No, that was a multi-hit one. There's the bridge. The bridge. By bridge, I clearly mean ladder. Stop sliming me, it's gross. What is a ladder but a bridge to the sky? I mean, yeah, that... You're not wrong. Bug meat. I don't know why that's amusing me so much, but it's just like the jabby, jabby, jabby. Copper. What do I need the copper ore for? Oh, I need the copper ore to make a furnace so that I can smelt things. Is that new hair options I spy? Technically yes, but also technically no, they're not native to the game. It is a mod by Blueberry called Sailor Styles. Oh, it's a mod. Yeah, hello. How are you doing today, Onion? Oh, thank you for the follow, Onion. I just got slimed by a slime. It's good to see you here. Ah, man. Gonna chill while you Stardew and play some STS? Slime or no sliming? STS. I don't know what game that is. Ah, Slay the Spire. Okay, thank you. That sounds like fun. You didn't need to apologize for shortening it. It's like... I was half expecting it was something I actually knew and just wasn't realizing the acronym. Ah, jabs! Was that enough slimes to to make a guy happy. Hey, it's enough slimes to make a guy happy. Okay. I do, however, need to... You know what? Let's eat the chicory flower. Whoa. And then proceed to immediately lose all of the health that we got from it because I forgot to put my weapon back on. I hate those things. They creep me out. And also, you walk into them and they go wiggle. Let's see if we can get to floor 10 so that I won't have, you know, wasted my time in the mines. I'll at least have, ew, you're right. Are they crabs? Or are they rock lobsters? You don't care, you just hate them. I mean, fair. That was worth it. Anything else of interest here? It wasn't a rock. What? But it used to be a rock. Am I missing half of the reference? Oh, the song lyric. Duh. Yeah, I was missing half of the reference. How silly. One shouldn't make references that, you know, one doesn't know the entirety of the reference of. Oh gosh, there are so many monsters on this level. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Owie. I know, they're little baby stupid monsters. And yet I still am horrible. Ugh, so bad. Like, the combat is murdering me. Well, that got me back some energy, which I really haven't used. I should probably just, like, munch on some rocks in this level. Just to use the energy. I always laugh when there are multiple staircases. It's like, what are the people? I mean, if you think about it, wouldn't a star actually enjoy rocks? Wouldn't it be kind of like food? Also, it's kind of an in-joke that Abigail eats amethysts because of one of the text lines. So, you know, in the valley, I guess rocks are a delicious treat. You know, there's... Yes, yeah, Abigail. She's like, thanks, this looks delicious. I think it's still in the game. I think they've actually, despite the fact that they've done a ton of bug fixing, I think at this point it's actually, they're just leaving it because it's hilarious. I love the ones that, it's like, oh, it's a quest. So-and-so needs to rub something on their face or whatever. And it's like, please get me an eel. What are you doing with an eel? Why are you doing things with an eel? That's creepy. Don't do that. Secret girls only. You don't. Yes, and it's. And it's like some rock or a vegetable, or. And you're just like, Haley, you don't. Really? You're from the city. You don't need to buy an eggplant from me and just be like, ah, yes, it's for girls only. Not to be a creepo, but what the heck girl thing are you doing with this rock? I mean... They do come in rock shapes. Did you not see the Twitter post about the malachite? Or not Twitter, Tumblr post about the malachite. That was rather. Okay, so it is somewhat of a legendary post on Tumblr. Someone. I think it was an innocent post. Started off innocent. Someone posted a picture of this malachite wand-like object. Yes, you found it? Yeah. And it just goes on and on about whether or not you should stick the malachite into yourself. And I think the end result is, please don't fuck the malachite. Not in the least because it's bad for the malachite. But I think it's also bad for you. I don't 100% remember. Actually, okay, so it really depends because malachite is a water-soluble mineral. And if you have enough lubrication going on, it's entirely possible you might get some of that in you. And if you use it often enough, you could literally get poisoning from... Yeah... I mean, it is a fairly common technique to lick things to figure out what they are. Like, I think that's how some people figure out that bones are bone, is that they have a certain texture that sticks to your tongue. So if you lick the rock and it doesn't act like a rock, it's probably a bone. But yeah, a lot of people, especially in the olden days, there were a lot of deaths due to scientific research because we didn't know better. We didn't know that, you know, certain objects were poisonous or otherwise just completely... Yeah, it is a gorgeous hunk of malachite. Like, oh my gosh. Malachite's already a really pretty rock, but that is a particularly beautiful specimen. Are you just gonna make me sit out here in the rain, you jerks? Yeah! It's just beautifully shaped. Hell yeah, sunfish in the rain. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Let's go bug the adventurers. I killed some slimes. Are you proud of me? I killed a total of 19 of them. Give us our slime money. Oh, that would be nice. Is this in the market for a new sword? How about I sell you some of these shitty-ass rusty swords instead? Increases knockback. Yes, actually, I would like more knockback, please. Me too. I think that's another thing that does have some modifications in the Stardew Expanded, which is another reason why I'm kind of sad. Like there was an NPC in here that I don't think is naturally here, and I know I found a museum expansion. I might see if I can find an Adventurers Guild expansion that adds like more quests and more interactions with Marlin. I'm about 80% sure there's a make Marlin real mod that actually at least makes him more of an interactable NPC. Right? That would also be nice if Gil was actually acknowledged as being a person and not just like a quest marker, effectively. Huh, they have bunk beds. That's fascinating. I bet, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing that the Make Marlin Real does include making him dateable. There are so many mods to make so many NPCs dateable. And also change what they are. Do you want to date the wizard? There's a mod for that. Do you want to make the wizard a woman? There's a mod for that. Wanted to date Clyde? Clint, the blacksmith? Yeah. Isn't he? Actually? I thought he... Oh, he's not. In the end, I dated Haley, and that was my favorite. I mean, I like Haley, but she is definitively not... Wait, no, Haley. Is Haley... Haley's the one who's from the city, right? I just went with modded options. Same. She's not my type at all, but she was great with my character. Haley's the blonde who's a jerk. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not keen on Haley. I do have my personal favorites, and I have the ones that I think are, better with my farmer. But, I mean, date who you want. I'm not really gonna judge, because Sunfish. I always disliked her, but my character that run was a super hardworking genderqueer lesbian. Yeah, I can see it. I could see it. Good pairing with someone like that, I think, would also be Penny, who's always trying to better the children in the town, and possibly even Leah, the artist. Could never get into Salad Girl? Monday. I bet almost everyone felt the same way. I mean, I would feel the same way if you could actually spell feel properly, but... Hello, Emily. Have I told you Haley and I are sisters? Strange, isn't it? I I mean, yeah, that is a little strange that you guys are siblings. You aren't really anything alike. Oh hey, my Stream Elements bot is working. Hell yeah. I was actually curious if it was going to be. Shad. Is Shad a relative of Chad, and is he cooler? Alright, wild horseradish. I was just gonna say that sounded like a cool fish. Let me see. Ah, my nose itches so much. Lives in a school at sea, but returns to the rivers to spawn. 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 I swear I know how to English. It's found in the forest, the town. Eh. Eh. Yeah, I still haven't figured out who I want to date for this particular run, because it's modded, and I want to play with the modded people options. I still think my main choices are between Shiro and the girl. Wow, Alice. You're really good at English there, friend. Let's see. Purple variant of quartz, I can sell that. Because apparently I've already donated one to the museum. I am forgetting so many words this day. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Fish. So the fish is a fish that is in the thing. Okay, so I need to put that in there. Actually, let's pull that out. Let's put some algae in there. It's cute. Thank you. It is slightly frustrating on this end because it's an internal struggle to try to remember how words work sometimes, but I do, yeah, sometimes the forgetfulness is kind of adorable. Alright, so we come out here, put the silver star items in, put the amethyst in, come down here. Got this empty spot in the middle of everything. Let's put this seed here. It's a parsnip. I mean, I should be planting more parsnips because I need to get fertilizer and I need to get golden parsnips. Hey there. What you doing today? Well, first I went to the mines and Pogsnip? How does that work? Hey. damn it, Pierre. Fine, I'll just talk to your wife. I wish Abby wouldn't spend so much time in her room. It doesn't. If you've come for looking for seeds, you've come to the right place. I mean, I did come looking for seeds, but then you aren't at your shop till, so I actually can't do that. Which sucks, because I kind of want some seeds. Was there anything else I was doing? Oh, right. I'm taking the fish. That's interesting. So I can plant it in the dirt, but I can't plant it anywhere else. That's weird. He's bullying you. Oh, you came to the right place, but not the right time. Yeah. Yeah. Night fishing. Ah, it's another river fish. Rivers. Too late for those fish. Those are daytime fish. But I guess I could go try to do nighttime fish. I do have the energy for it. Should I go to the ocean? Get some ocean fish? Ah, who's that? Who's that? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hi, Abigail. Weren't your parents just bitching about you not ever being... I gotta go for a bit. Come watch again later if you're still on. Great stream. Oh, thank you. I usually try to stream for 2 to 3 hours, so if you come back within that time, I'll probably still be here. Hopefully everything on this end keeps going smooth, and I hope whatever you need to go do goes smooth for you, okay? I'll see you if we meet up again, okay? That's a lot of K's. Let's not K so much. It's like I don't have any other words to say. And apparently it's time for me to yawn. It's a little early for that, don't you think? I normally start yawning towards when I want to get blah 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 blah. Towards when I'm feeling almost done. It's a little early to be feeling almost done. Oh my goodness. You're a cute yawn, shush. Fish, fish, fish. Wasn't I just talking about eels earlier? It's like the universe was like, oh yeah, eels. You were talking about eels. That was a hint you wanted an eel, right? I mean, not really. I don't really want an eel. Eels are slimy and kind of creepy. You know, when you're used to auto fishing quickly, fishing takes ages. More eels. I want to make a joke about why the herring isn't red. But that's the entire joke. No. Yeah, fish. Halibut. I should be smacking rocks so I can get more rocks. And I should be smacking trees so I can get more wood, because I want to get a coop. Come on, last fish then. I am unimpressed. I need to head out for the night, but as always, I love watching your streams. Oh, thank you. I hope that the rest of your evening goes really well. Welcome back. Anyway, please do rest well, or have a good evening, or whatever it is you're going to do. I'm going to go back to being terrified of Willie. He does seem kind of proud of having scared me. I mean, do you blame me? The shape in the darkness was scary. It was just a shape, and it had reflective eyes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's terrifying. I know it's just how the graphics are set up because it's late at night, but oh my goodness. Ah. It's so late. Where does the eel go? I thought I needed the eel. The eel is a night fish, I see. Alright. Let's see if I can get home before I fall over. Starfish, gull feather, sell the herring, sell the eel. I could keep those and use them for potential recipes. And halibut. Put the driftwood in there too for now, because I know that you can, not immediately, but you can eventually get a recycling machine, which allows you to take your junk that you get while fishing and turn it into less junk. Not junk. The opposite of junk. But not exactly super great things either. It's like, you'll get coal, you'll get torches. Level 1 mining. New crafting recipe, cherry bomb. Level 3 foraging, +1 axe proficiency. Learned how to make a tapper, a dehydrator, and a drying rack. I need to figure out if I can make some tappers because oak resin and maple syrup and a third object you get from pine trees, which I think is just pine tar, are all objects I believe that you need for the bundles. I think tappers are kind of difficult to make though. Ah, level 1 fishing. +1 fishing rod proficiency. $764 gold today. Not bad. Could be better, could be worse. I'm going to take this time while it's loading to pet my cat. Ah, cat fur. Suki is an especially soft cat, so she's really nice to pet if you really, really like to pet soft cats. Whereas Valentine is a sleek furred cat, so she's better to pet if you like the smooth fur of cats. They're both great in their own way, though. Hello, kitty. The Florist Association has given me the recipe for a potted daisy. Dear Lysette, how is your work going as you restore the farm? No doubt you must feel a bit more connected to nature as opposed to before you arrived in town. Since you've shown interest in a more hands-on approach to living, here's a recipe for homemade brown sugar. Now you can really say you're cooking from scratch. Lewis. Recipe for brown sugar. Alright. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. Truthfully, wells are one of the... They're one of the ones that I consider more useless when it comes to buildings that you can get in Stardew Valley, the game. Wells just, they always seemed like meh. I suppose if you have a really, really large farm, like one of the modded ones that has like thousands and thousands of farmable space, I could see it being useful. But even on this farm, water is always so close by, it seems like a waste of space. Unless you just want the well for the aesthetic, which maybe I'll get a well for the aesthetic? I don't know. For now though, it's not really high on my list. I gotta get the stuff for chickens. Okay, there's a chest on my farm. Ah, I am so yawny today, I'm so sorry. Alright, that is that. Pretty much the day. Some more tomato seeds, another sign of the vessel. I guess I'm proving to be a religious person? At this rate, I'm gonna have to find a space and actually make a freaking graveyard with the signs of the vessel and all of that everywhere. you doing today? Excuse me, please go back in. I saw you were doing art earlier. I didn't think I'd actually get to see you over here. I'm doing really good today, actually. Today's been a pretty fair day. My toes still feel weird, but you know, that's what you get. At least they just feel weird and don't like hurt a bunch. Better than hurting, yeah. What is on my list to do today? I watered my plants. I pet my cat. Oh right, I need to get more seeds. More seeds. Let's also... How close am I to the wood and stone I need for the coop? Because I am getting pretty close to the money needed. Over halfway on the wood. Have the stone I need, so I need to do things with trees today. My brain is suddenly remembering Animal Crossing. What does the dodo say when you land? Something about trees and bees. It's so silly. My nose itches so much today. Trini, come talk to me. Talk to me. Kyahi and I are both bored. Can we play on your farm? I mean, I don't have an issue with it, but you might want to ask an adult other than me, because I'm not a great role model. We've already proven this. What? Beach is a cool place to hang out and soak up some rays. I mean, I guess. Alex, that seems very pointed given the skin tone I have in the game. I'm very white. I could spend all year in the sun and I'm still going to be pasty-ass white, Alex. Hey, I was just talking about the recycling machine the other day. And by the other day, I mean like half an hour ago. Hello, Jody. Is that all you have to say to me? It's just hello? Do you need something? I'm a little busy. Well, okay then. Goodbye. I work part-time at Gus's saloon. It pays the bills. Oh! That's her tattoos that are visible. Ha! Cool! I have a lot to do today. Why are you here? I live here. Why are you here? God, you're a dick. You and your daughter, girlfriend, lab partner, whoever the hell you are, you get along really well because you're both assholes. Look at you, you wear that outfit well. Thanks, Jarek. Why is everyone giving me backhanded compliments today? I'm not really appreciating this. I bet you could be a model if you had some actual variety in your closet. How about you take your smug face and GTFO? Oh my god, it's a tiny little bird. Hello, Burp. Goodbye, Burp. Hey, wooden lampposts. Alright. I didn't realize that today was chest spawn day. Hello, Mayor Lewis. Just play any... Sorry. Let's steal some water real quick. Hopefully that will help the fact that my throat feels kinda dry. Just place anything you want to sell in the shipping box next to your house. I'll be interested in seeing what kinds of things you put in there. Stalker much? I mean, I know you're the mayor and that's your job, but still, that's kinda creepy. Ah, hello. I am tutoring Vincent and Joss today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life. You're sitting on the bridge? How great is that? Oh, hi. It's good to see you again. I mean, yeah, I like seeing you too. That sounds like a goodbye. Okay. Someone walked through that chest. What was in that chest? This is the weirdest thing. A suit of armor. I guess I'll go put that with my gravestones. It looks like it would belong in that area. And an ancient drum. Oh hey. I need to grab those, because I should be able to donate things today. So this is a prehistoric vertebrae. I think it really should go down here. This is a dwarf scroll. I'm gonna put that over here. I think this goes here. What would the Nautilus shell be classified as? Let's just have it hang out down here. I'm putting way too much thought into something that... Bleh. Oh, you'll promise you'll be good if you play on my farm. I mean, I already said okay, but I'm not the one you have to ask. What's up? Can we play on your farm? I can't say yes, guys. Oh, we got more stuff about... Okay, so you're just repeating the same thing about Vijay's theory. You know, I haven't seen Gunther since I first met him. I wonder if he's bugged out. That would suck. Alright. What do we got today? Peanut butter, heart lollipop, cute. Porto flip, that's an alcoholic thing. That's an alcoholic thing. That sounds like something super adorable. So I actually have a mod that expands the museum and gives it more functionality. I know normally he's here, right? You can kind of see a little bit of where they didn't quite clip him out properly. And I'm not 100% sure where he is right now because I haven't seen him. Is he in here? I'm gonna do a cheat real quick just to see if he's in his bedroom. He's not. I don't know where Gunther is. Map. Gunther is apparently out on the pier with Mr. Ginger in the fish shop. So yeah, this actually unleashes Gunther and lets him wander around town and gives him more capability to be a person. I don't think that's quite the sentence I wanted to say, but it's close. It just allows him to wander around and stuff. He's not just locked in behind the thing. I want to go talk to the cat, so I'm actually going to go to the ocean and go say hi to them. I love the cat. Cat's great. So I have hello cat. I love the kitty. I'm very grateful for people that bring artifacts to the archaeology house. You mean like me? 10 minutes ago? When you weren't even there to say thank you? I don't have much disposition for doing that anymore, so I stay here and catalog them and restore some of the books that people find. Oh, that's cool. That's not what I want to do. Speaking of books that people find... Let's see, we got some sea glass. I forgot to fix that mod. Alright. Also just remembered that I forgot to pick up my rewards. So I'm gonna do that real quick because I'm forgetful. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me through, let me through, let me through. Thank you, I am so sorry. Alright, I don't have the space for anything. Let's put some things in there. Alright, what is that? That's a summer seed, okay. This is a book by Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. I mean, yeah, that all makes sense. Alright. Oh, there's almost always a chest up here. Containing corn and sunflower seeds. I really should go drop things off. I have so much stuff. Ugh. Hello, Abigail. Ugh, I'm not in a good mood right now. Well, I know what happens if I talk to you twice, and I don't feel like getting bitch-faced. Hello, Olga. Sorry, I'm not much of a talker. Do you need something? Well, at least you're nicer than Abigail about it. Did I already check this area? I must have. Alright. Do I have anything that can go in here? I do not. What I can do though is there we go. That's better. Ah! Snowball, why haven't you moved from off the porch? You just lazy porch cat today? Alright, what do I have? Nothing that can go in there, really. Oh, wait, there was something that could go in there. I had kelp. Kelp is something that you can make things out of. Can go in here. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Seasonal plants. What am I supposed to do with the drum block? It's a reward you're always able to get, and it's like super. The only thing I've ever done with it is like prank myself with it, put it someplace weird, and then forget about it for a year. Like that. It'll just sit there. So we'll put the rusty spoon and beach glass in there. And we'll come up here. That. Put that there. Right. Up by my graveyard. That there. It's always nice to have light. And where do I want to put this weird teddy bear clock? Here? Yeah. That's menacing. That's honestly kind of terrifying. Do not like much at all. Well, I guess I'll wear 2 amethyst rings for now. I need wood, so it's wood time. Wait. No, it's planting time. I have empty spaces. Oh, summer. I could do the spring seeds. Got cauliflower. Nice, Suki. You're so cute. Why do you have to be so adorable? I mean, you're not even doing anything, you're just existing, and I think you're cute. So I have 4 spare, so... Kitty, kitty, kitty. Could probably start clearing out the area where I want to have the, what's it called? The barn eventually. It's probably my best option. Because I got a bunch of trees hanging out in there. So. And I was also going to look up what it takes to make tappers. What is the ancient fruit anyway? Like in game or oh, what kind of fruit? I don't think that's ever actually established. It's just ancient fruit. It's a really old seed. It grows some sort of, I'd almost even guess prehistoric fruit. And it's worth an absolute shit ton of money. Especially once you convert it into wine or other alcohols like that. I think you can put it in, you can make wine out of it, but then you can like actually age it further to make it better quality, I think, which is, there are like pictures of people selling piles and piles of iridium quality ancient fruit wine. A lot of time investment, but you get back a fair amount of money, which is part of why the mod just being like, here, have some ancient fruit seeds is kind of a big deal. Being able to get to that early in the game. There's stone there. There's a stone there, isn't there? Or is it a rock? Nope, that's a stone. It's kind of hard to tell colors at night. Yeah, and like I said, I meant to look through the coding, or not so much the coding, but the, oh, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I meant to see what it was that was causing it to spit out ancient seeds like that, and, well, yeah, but it's something that you can alter, and it's something that I didn't, because I didn't think to, and I meant to do it last week and just didn't. Man, I don't want to cut down a maple tree. Fully grown maple trees are great. I want all of the maple syrup. I should probably not cut down any more trees. I just noticed my energy bar. It's giving me the it's giving me the sweat drops of, oh gosh, please stop doing the thing. Alright. Nothing in there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mama. Boop, boop, boop. Where's my cursor? Hey, me. Please stop just picking up chests. Like, I get it. It's a thing you do because there's lag going on. But come on, that sucks. No! Shit! Fuck. Sorry for the language. I just accidentally closed Stardew. Completely. Which means I have to go through that day all over again. And I also have to load it. God damn it. Freaking finger misclicks. Okay. So while this is loading, I am going to real quick BRB and go take some aspirin because I feel like I'm getting a headache. I felt like I was getting a headache earlier today, but you know, it's a thing. So I will be right back. So we're back, but the game isn't quite back yet. It's still loading. It takes a little bit to load. But hey, I can say hi to people. Yeah, I had to tell Valentine that it wasn't time for closet time, and she had to merc with me a few times. Okay, there we go. I was starting to get a little worried because it was like not doing anything in the loading screen. But it's loading things again, which is good. And there's the main screen. It's still gonna take a bit to load even after I get this in. So just so you're warned. This is why I always preload things because it takes 17 years to load. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I am still at least getting to pet a kitty, which is nice. I don't know what makes them decide sometimes that it's like, yep, I want human attention. And sometimes they're like, nah. Ow. I just popped my neck and it felt nice, but the initial pop was kind of ouch. Waiting patiently. Also, thank you everyone for being so patient while I have to go through the reloading of the game. We'll see whether or not the chests are determined when they're placed down or when I open them. So that'll be interesting, at least as a theoretical thought exercise. Getting there. Getting there. I also just totally misread my clock and thought it was 9 o'clock. I was like, oh my goodness, I've been playing that long? No, it's only 8. It's only been an hour and a half or so. Wait, say 2 hours? 2 hours. I know how to math. There we go. Alright. Day 9, take 2. Potted daisy. Brown sugar recipe. Wells. Alright, there's those. Dandelion. Water everything. Ouch. I just kicked my table, my desk, my table desk, the thing where my feet go. Well, actually it's not where my feet go, because if my feet go there, there wouldn't be things there in the way. The thing where my computer go. It is technically a table, but it is functioning as a desk, so I'm not exactly sure which one is the accurate term to use for it. Interesting. What do we got in here? Combat boots, magnet ring, a new scarecrow. Where should I put that scarecrow? Down here? Yeah, sure. That'd be fun. Right there. Yeah. Weird spot for a scarecrow, but why not? And I'm getting super distracted just sitting here trying to redo things that I did, or trying to be more efficient with my day, and I keep forgetting to use words. Sorry about that. So I decided to come over here and try to clean up some of this area, because I do need wood. So clearing some of the spaces on the farm that are otherwise just full of stuff and trees and I mean, If you need wood, that's your joke to make. I need wood so I can. I need wood for a cock. So, there, I made the joke for you. I mean, though actually, if they all lay eggs, there's no cocks, just hens. So. And yet, I can later eventually have fertilized eggs that hatch into chickens. Wait a minute. How does Stardew Valley work? I mean, we do have a wizard, so I could just be like, hey, wizard. And he just magically makes the stuff happen. That's obviously the answer. Or the Junimos. It could be the Junimos, too, being Junimo-y. I'm not sure if Junimo-y is a word, but I just made it up, so I guess it is. I know I can't chop those down yet. Get all these little branches out of the way. And the frustrating thing is that these little ones are just, you know, a single piece of wood, but it is kind of useful to clean up your farm anyway. It looks better, and I mean, that's the main part for me. It looks better. Got another chest. I just scared myself. We're good. Magnet ring. This is 3 defense, 2 immunity, and 1 defense. So I believe that the combat boots are better than the thermal boots. And they both have it's like making the decision between normal defense and magic defense. It's kind of hard to do. So when you are playing a game that has those sort of choices, what do you go for? Do you go for the normal defense, the ranged defense, the magic defense? I think I'm more apt to just go for straight defense than any form of modded defense. Let people go after me with more, or what I'm worst at dodging. That's legit. That makes sense. Well, that was some pretty fantastic screen tearing. Sorry about that, guys. get through the rest of the day. So many trees. Gosh, my nose itches today. I hate it. Why is my nose just so freaking itchy? Post. Oh man. I lost the recycling machine. That kind of sucks. Well, I guess I haven't wandered around town yet. I should do that. I'm not exactly sure how I got hay. Did I get that from the... Did I get that from the wheat, maybe? That's possible. I mean, that is where you get hay naturally, is from wheat and other things like that, isn't it? Hello. Oh yeah. It was everyone give backhanded compliments to Lasath Day today. Wait, what? Oh! It's this particular. Yeah, I've seen this before. Filthy varmints. Sounds like those raccoons are back again. That was kind of mean of them. Who was mean? Where? Oh yeah. Kinda sucked. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, farmer. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Oh, hi! That's good to see you. I haven't done much animal raising yet, but I think you get hay from wheat, and then if you have a silo, you can get it from grass. Yeah, I haven't gotten a silo yet. I'm working on getting a coop first, although maybe I should get the silo first so I have a lot of grass. That's crap. I didn't think of that. Anyway, hi, how are you doing this evening? Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. George is a crotchety old man. It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? So we have the options of it's disgusting, it's a shame for food to go to waste, it's illegal, that's George's property, you should get a job and stop leeching off of others. Let me just say, if you pick this one, you are a shitty fucking human being. God, I hate this response. I can understand at least a little why someone would pick any of the other three, but this fourth one is so heartless. It's just... like, at this point, we don't know Linus's story at all. I have no idea why he has decided to be homeless, because that's the fact. He's chosen to be homeless. He wants to live in the tent. At least, that's what he says. I've never gotten all of his heart events, so I don't 100% know. But I imagine there's a good reason why he wants to be. So, you know, it's... ugh. I just took a walk in the woods to get the recycling bin from the end of the driveway. Wow. You must live somewhere really nice if you have to walk in the woods to get to the end of your driveway. That's kind of nice. I can get also, like, I can get why people would say it's disgusting, because it is a trash can, and who knows, you know, what potential things else have been in there that he's, you know, but there are better nuanced ways to say that. The illegal is also kind of heartless, because he is homeless and doesn't really have any way to get food other than what's thrown out or anything like that. I live at my family's house in the forest in the Pacific. Oh. You know, the Pacific Northwest is one of those places, I've never been there, but just from the description, I think it would be a place I would really enjoy visiting and possibly living in. I pretty much always choose it's a shame for food to go to waste when it comes to this one. Because I love the mountains, and there are mountains over there, and I love water and being near oceans and lakes and things like that, and it has both of them. I just returned after being gone for 7 years. They've grown up a lot and accepted that I'm trans and stuff. Oh, that's great! I'm so glad for you. It's really, really nice when your family and those that you know, care about actually accept who you are. Ugh. You grew up in Catholic schools? I'm so sorry. Sounds like that's something that, you and my moderator could totally, their word. Commiserate. You could commiserate over that, because I remember that they're in... It took them a while. No, you're an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. There were sticks involved, George. My backstory is basically a mix of fairy and vampire vibes. I'm a nerd doing her best who likes AI a bunch. Oh, really? I People into AI always the AI is fascinating. I love hearing about it. So feel free to, info dump on me whenever you want. Grumpy looking Gus says wait. I know what you are doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. You know, I always both like really appreciate what Gus is doing in that and also kind of feel super bad for Linus at the same time because that's direct. That's, absolutely 100% pity based, I think. But I mean, not pity, not 100% pity based, but like, you know? Anyway, I'm doing okay today. Thank you for asking. I'm I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not like super super sad about anything. Nothing's in particular being ouchy. Everything's pretty good here. I haven't gone through trash cans in a bit. Let's see what's around here. Absolutely, ugh, broken glasses. Just what everyone has always wanted. Hi, Ian. What's up? Sorry, I'm working on something right now. What are you working on at 10:30 at night? Wait, no, come back. Hi, Lenny. I like to finish my paperwork early so I can relax the rest of the week. I'm not lazy, I'm efficient. There's a sort of top-down power imbalance there that feels not ideal, like Linus being dependent on George's generosity. Yeah, that's sort of what I was getting at there. I'm glad other people can feel it too. Because it's like, I feel like I should be. Okay. So, you may not be aware, but this particular game that I'm playing is heavily modded. I have over 300 mods on this particular save file. So Lenny is the head of the Ridgeside Village, which is a map add-on that I have. If you're curious, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Well, that's my mod list. But you can also see here's Ridgeside Village. There's people here. So yeah, Lenny's not a normal villager that you're gonna find in playing. I'm glad that you get to experience something new then. Oh my goodness, I just kicked a cat in the face. I am so sorry, Val. I didn't know you were down there. That's what I decided to do to make this more interesting, was that I wanted to... I need to fix that. I have the wrong link. I'm linking to my own Twitch in a advert about my Twitter. Good job, self. Anyway, yeah, that was part of what I decided to do is I wanted to do modded Stardew because I thought that was, one, slightly more fun. It gives a much more interesting experience for the player, and it's also something that not a lot of people see. Man. Well, at least it was just my Twitter and not my, Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. The cozy vibe is the vibe I was definitely going for. So that I've had almost everyone who has come to visit has said that I am doing the cozy vibes well is making me really happy. What is this? Oh, it's a cicada shell. Shouldn't I only find those in like the spring or summer? Cause yeah, summertime. Cause it's springtime right now. Weird. Am I full of stuff? I am full of stuff. Oh gosh, it's late. Well, I'm almost home. Okay, so I have a furnace. So we're gonna put that down here. Yeah, awesome. That's another thing I have as an automation mod. So I have this particular equipment is set up next to a chest, which contains all of the things that can be, or will contain all of the things. Voice is just gentle, if that makes sense. I don't watch streams very much because I can't really tell how to turn on or off my social engagement. It's either all the way on or not at all. I completely understand both of those. I'm kind of the same way. I'm either completely on or I'm just kind of lurking. I actually had one of my friends that I was watching stream. They were like, "I really love that you're so supportive, but can you tone it back a bit?" And I was actually kind of sad because I was just trying to be a good friend. But yeah, it's kind of been a personal choice to also try to go to lower tones with my voice because I do have kind of a range with my voice. I can go into the super cutesy, I'm like super femme girly. If I have an issue, I'll let you know, but truthfully, I was doing what I thought I would want as a streamer. So, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not offended by the amount of talking you do or anyone else does because, like I said, I was acting as I thought I would have wanted. So, you're fine. The worry is appreciated, but you are okay. Where are my things? Where am I? Where am I putting things? What am I doing? I guess I'm... Hey, that's what I thought too. Oh yeah. the Teddy timer? I might have you on in the background while I play a few games of Magic the Gathering. That is perfectly fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. It is, I believe it is part of the entire overlay change that I have, because it's all, because if you look, it's all nice and like antiqued and pastel-y and things like that, and floral and stuff. I believe that the flower cursor is part of that particular mod. I like it too. Sometimes it's a little distracting, but I tell you what, the one thing is I never lose track of where it is, and I really like that. So do you guys think I should get a new cat? Not IRL, in-game. Should I add a cat? I can add a cat. I would like another cat. I would like all of the cats. Is that supportive cat? Let's see if I can do this without ruining everything. Would you like to adopt a cat? I know what I'm gonna name this cat, but I have to look at some of the random names because sometimes they're hilarious. Zartu. So the best thing I think about Stardew Valley names is that it's like someone took an AI name generator and didn't quite teach it properly. It's like, oh yes, this is sort of how names work. And every so often it comes up with a name that like Kika. Kika's a pretty reasonable name. And then you get, you know, Bortomo. Maybe it's a name in a foreign language. I shouldn't laugh at that, but at least here it's kind of like, these are names if you set them just a little off to the side of what a name normally is. Now, if I remember correctly, variant 1 is... I think I accidentally just named Valentine Suki. Dang it. I think I can rename the cats. Can I rename the cats? Give me a second. I need to check and see if I can rename the cat. Commands. Add cat. No! I would have to remove the cat, and then I would have to add the cat again. I mean, I could do that. That's what I get for not double checking which cat it was. Remove pet. Okay. Let us. No, I don't want to, but I kind of have to. Alright, so then what we do is... Yes. This should be... Yes, I really want to adopt Pepe. This should be Suki. There she is! My baby. You know what? It is time for all of the cat. Come on, guys, let me into the bed. Okay, I know what I have to do. Give me a second. Oh, nope. Come on, guys. Let me into the bed. Oh, no. Well, there is always the option. You guys suck. I could just pass out. I could also cheat in a second bed upstairs and sleep up there. Because it's my own fault. The cats are stuck in the bed. The normal mod that keeps them from overlapping won't engage until tomorrow. Well, there's one of them. Hi, Suki. You're in the attic. So if I go downstairs, is there going to be a cat in the basement? No. So that means I'm only fighting with 2 cats. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's just... Just so that I can go to bed tonight. I will remove it in the morning when it is no longer a problem. Alright, that is some very small earnings. 405 gold. Yeah, I went to bed upstairs. I wonder if I'm going to be upstairs or downstairs when I wake up. This is an interesting question. I will have an answer to it soon. Oh my gosh! That's cool. It was smart enough to remember upstairs. I'm just gonna leave that up here for now, just in case. Alright, I can learn how to make stir-fry today. I think? Yeah, I already knew how to make stir-fry. That's what I thought. I drooled over it once before. Alright. And we'll come outside, and there will be a bunch of kitties waiting for me to say hi to them. Hello, guys. And all of them have unique collar colors that actually, I believe, match their collar colors IRL. Well, okay. Suki and Valentine's match IRL. Snowball's collar... I don't think he had a collar when he was alive. I think he just had a flea collar when he wore a collar. And... No, did my captions do the thing again? It's because I went into different windows. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, Snowball is kind of a memorial cat. He's no longer alive, but he was my baby. Him and Dusty were my babies growing up. So the Ferngrove Florist Association sent us the recipe for a potted crocus, and that is our recipe for the day. Alright, do we have things fully grown? Yes, we have some chamomile, some basil, some bison meat, delicious, delicious bison meat grown on a plant. Yeah, I miss Snowball. He was such a sweet kitty. He was, just like the avatar up here is. He was a pure white kitty. Bison meat. He was also one of those cats that when you hear about like how he was acquired, you kind of are angry because my parents were well, they are cat lovers, they're animal lovers in general, and they had a habit of feeding the local feral cat population, and there's no problem with that. I love that they did that growing up. Well, one day they noticed that there was a cat across the street that they hadn't seen before. Just this little kitten, this white little kitten. And the poor little guy looked terrified, and when they like called over to him, he was super friendly, and they're like, you know, didn't we see that this family, like right by this house, isn't this their cat? Maybe he got outside. So they like knocked on the door and got an answer from the people in the house, and they're like, hey, is this your cat? And they're like, oh yeah, we put him outside because our daughter is having a baby and we don't want the baby to grow up with allergies. And so my parents said, okay. And they pretty much just took the cat in. Because that's a shitty thing to do. Also, they lost like a ton of respect for that. Yeah, that's yeah. Also, it was late June. So fireworks were ramping up in our neighborhood and our part of town. Because we didn't really live in the best part of town. So, you know, get your kicks where you can, I guess. And yeah, so they took a 100% indoor cat and kicked him out because they were under the mistaken impression that it would make their daughter's baby gain cat allergies and did it over a holiday weekend when loud noises and the potential of the cat being spooked into the street would be the largest. I don't know. My parents didn't ask. I sure as hell never had a chance of asking. So I have legitimately no idea how they got the cat. But all I can say is I hope they never decided to adopt another pet again. Because it was just so negligent. I couldn't even I couldn't even like parse it. And he was such a sweet little cat. He was kind and just just an absolute sweetheart of a kitty. But yeah, he lived a really long time with my parents and I. So I think he was definitely better off, even though he had that horrible, terrifying time for about a week or so in his childhood. Yeah, it it's one of those that, yeah, I don't understand other people who can do that. It's not something I personally can do. It's not something I've ever really been able to even conceive of, really. Like, we'll just be going around town and we'll see, you know, a feral cat out and about, and it utterly breaks my heart because there's nothing I can do for them. But this was like, this wasn't even a feral kitten or anything like that. This was someone had chosen this cat to live in their home and then said, oh, you're an inconvenience, never mind. I mean, honestly, it also made me kind of worried for the child. Like, I don't want to be, you know, a judgmental asshole, but if you can do that to one sort of living creature, who's to say you can't do that to other kinds of living creatures? And I know people are gonna say, well, a cat's not a human. And yeah, that's true, a cat's not a human, but in a lot of ways, cats are much more honest than humans. Like, hey baby. Like, I always know when Suki's hungry. Yeah, her way of saying so is like biting you on the face, but like, she doesn't lie. She might be a mischievous little thing sometimes, but she's not, you know, she's not a liar. She's not gonna mislead me or betray me. She might manipulate me a little bit to get more food, because, I mean, anyone who's ever had a cat knows that they do that. It's like, oh no, I'm starving. Please, I'm hungry. Whatever will I do? I have no food in my dish, even though it is completely full. It's like, shut up. I know you have food. I fed you 5 minutes ago. But like, I don't know. Sometimes animals have been better friends to me than people. Just because a being isn't human doesn't mean they don't reserve respect, especially if they clearly have a complex subjective experience. Yeah, no, that's a really good way of putting it. And it's like, we can clearly tell that cats, you know, they have feelings. They feel pain. They have favorites, like, for instance, like, again, going back to Suki, she has a favorite food. Straight up, she has a favorite food. We feed wet food to our to our cat's majority. Suki prefers wet food. Valentine will eat the wet food, but generally prefers the. Hello, you have my name. How are you doing? You have you have walked into a conversation of us talking about how animals deserve to be treated better than most of the time they are. Oh, pretty. The world is so much bigger than us. Well, yeah, and there's a lot of things that we still don't fully understand, both about uh, the world around us and the animals around us. We don't 100% understand how animal minds work, or how we haven't explored our oceans at all. Those are a lot of a mystery still to us. We certainly don't know how space 100% works, but we really don't know nature consciousness. Yeah, it's like we're starting to recognize, like we're starting to, at this point, recognize that creatures may not have human level consciousness, but they certainly do have consciousness and communication abilities. We discovered that with dolphins, with whales. There's all sorts of creatures that have, methods of communication that we're just discovering left and right. And even with cats, we're discovering a lot about how they communicate, and how all of that even can differ with how they communicate with us, because how they communicate with us is dependent on, where they grow up and how they grew up. What was the one article I read the other day that cats completely, not only do cats completely develop language to talk to us, they've developed that language to talk to us, but cats have, there was a study done that showed that humans can tell their cats, but if another cat is meowing in a similar way to their cat, they can't recognize what the cat is asking for. Yeah. So, like, you could have two exact same cats. Both of them are asking for food, but we have no, we have no idea, if it's not our cat, we're not really sure that it's asking for food. We just know, well, you clearly want something. Which is also kind of sometimes a little a difficulty that you have with secondhand cats, adopted cats, is they'll have developed a little bit of a language with the people they lived with before, and translating to you from what they know is sometimes a little difficult. We run into that sometimes with Valentine, where she's very clearly asking for something, but we're really not sure what. We just know she wants something. Yeah, and especially in Valentine's case, she was born, her mom was picked up. She was born in a human household, and she spent the first 6 months of her life with a foster family. So she grew up and adapted to them for the most part, which I have no issue with that. But when she meows now, it's really hard to tell what she's asking for. We're starting at this point. It's about almost a year that we've owned her, and we're starting to figure out what she means when she's asking for things. It's like we've been pointing at the same thing and going meow, and she's been pointing at something and going meow, and we're figuring out what the other person is meaning. And I think she's also sort of picking up from Suki as well some of the things to say to get our attention, because she definitely has habits she didn't used to have before, like early on when we knew her. Why did I come back out here? That's why I came back out here. I'm putting that in there. Suki, what are you doing? I need to pick this up. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool. Suki, you are way in the way. Are you gonna make it so I can't put this down? Okay, good. Alright, so I have a spare. Let's put this scarecrow here. I have some energy. I have... Okay, do I have enough energy to take out a tree? Excuse me, Val. Yeah, I have enough energy to take out a tree. I might even be able to take out 2 trees. Maybe. I might be able to take out a tree, but have to leave the stump. So do you have any pets, Flerica? Wait, what? Not of your own. So your parents have pets, and you help take care of them sometimes? Around 2 family pets. Yeah, yeah. That works. I mean, family pets, technically, Snowball was a family pet, but my parents and we both agreed that he was very attached to me. So even though they took care of his vet bills and they paid for his food and all of that stuff, he was still considered, my cat. So I understand that. Are the family pets a cat, a dog, a bird, fish? They have a dog named Lucy and your sister has a cat named Zelda. Is Zelda a girl? I mean, no judgment if Zelda is actually a boy, but I know people who have done the Zelda is actually Link, which I think is adorable. Okay, so Valentine is sleeping in the basement. And we had a cat in the bed. She's a baby. Alright, I think I misclicked off thing. There we go. There we go. Do I have a cat in the bed? I do. Do I have two cats in the bed again? No. I just had Suki? Suki was in the bed. Yeah, Suki does like to sleep with me. When she's not sleeping with, you know. Ah, whole 155 gold. One of these days I'll have enough wood to be able to make a coop. It will be nice, and then I'll be able to start having chickens. And then if I upgrade it, I'll be able to have ducks. And if I upgrade it again, I'll be able to have rabbits. Also, if you, apparently, if you get Shane up to a certain level of friendliness, you can get blue chickens. And I'm kind of looking forward to that because, well, I really like blue. I should check my quests. I need to build a coop. I need to craft a furnace still. Okay. Well, it doesn't hurt to have... Really? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who have I not yet met? Blue is a good color. I haven't unlocked a lot of the Stardew secrets. Not only are there a lot of secrets in Stardew Valley, there were even more added when the 1.5 update came out. Like, I thought I knew a fair amount about what happened in Stardew Valley, but there are things that I have no idea. Like, I know next to nothing about what happens or how you do anything on Ginger Island. But yeah, there's like an entire quest chain and things like that on Ginger Island. I didn't even know how to get to Ginger Island at first until I, like, stumbled on it. Okay, so I haven't met Haley, or I met you on the day that I lost. I haven't actually talked to Gunther yet. Oh, and you too. I have an extremely cheaty test save that I think is in summer. It's just in summer of year 1, but I've managed to. I cheated through like the community center and things like that so that I could try to test the mods that I have going. And that's how I figured out, you know, oh, you have to, I believe you have to get to a certain friendship with the fisherman guy, or something like that, and then he'll be like, oh hey, you can go into the room in the back, and then there's a boat there. And that thing requires a lot of resources. It requires hardwood, battery packs, and something else. And I've never even... yeah, actually, if... I don't think that they're bookmarked, but they are listed, at least. So if you wanted to try to duplicate my save, that is all of the mods I'm using. Or even if you just wanted to try to duplicate some of the mods, because it is kind of an exceptionally large amount of mods. Are you, is that a thing that is done just, like, I see a lot of people, when they have, like, a mods command and things like that, they put it in the title. Is that just a thing that you're supposed to do? Is that a nicety? Is that a... I don't know. Alright, lots of empty space in there again. So I probably should try to get some more seeds today. Thank you. Ah, there's a cat there. I just tried to... Luckily I didn't actually, but I almost pickaxed my cat because I thought they were a rock. Handily also, that doesn't, I believe it doesn't mess up your affection with your pets if you pickaxe them or anything. Welcome back. There is a mod I considered that would have done things like that, but it was kind of outdated, so I wasn't 100% sure that it would have worked properly. Man. Trees grow like wildfire around here, dang. This is what I mean. I know I said earlier, possibly last time I played, that I've never had to actually, like, plant trees before, because they just grow. There's so much tree, always. It could also just be that I haven't played long enough to have to worry about it. I wouldn't mind trying to get the true ending of the game, as it were. But that is a lot of... That is putting myself down for a lot of Stardew Valley, especially with all of the mod packs that I have. Which isn't such a bad thing. Stardew Valley is... It's you can just sit and play it, and it's fine. Because nothing really bad... Well, I think bad things kind of happen. I know that there's some heavier stuff that does happen in some of the hard events. But, like, by and far, it's just peaceful. Alright. Let's do some watering. Let's drink some water while I'm watering. Ah! Let's spill water down my front. Oh god, that's cold. Ah. Valentine, why are you in the way? What am I gonna want to plant? I do have those spring seeds. I could just go with those. I think those just do parsnips. Right. I just need to do a ton of parsnips with fertilizer so that I can try to get golden parsnips for the community center. Alright, so let's sort some stuff. What have we got? That can be sold. Some kale in there, put some green beans in there. Pull out the gold and the silver there. Stardew has a cozy, gentle energy, but I find myself attempting optimizing my time use during it sometimes. Yeah, I get that. What? I just think the way humans form bonds with other beings is one of the most beautiful things about us. We're very loving beings. Yes, we have. There is such a capacity for goodness in humanity. It's actually part of the lore of my VTuber, is that watching humanity, she sort of fell in love with how wonderful and how much good nature there was possible in them, and was like, I want to be like them. And then so she decided, you know, a star really doesn't have gender. Well, they have their own sense of gender, they just don't have our sense of gender. But yeah, came down to Earth, realized excruciatingly anxious, and decided to play video games to try to get over it. Because that's a way of meeting people without, you know, actually having to deal with people. It takes a little bit of the pressure off of dealing with people. Thank you. I mean, I was pretty fond of it too when I put it all together, but that's kind of egotistical to say. Also, the thing that I just realized, there are tabs on my fridge so that I can just scroll through and You're so kind. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I finally decided to, you know, just do the thing. it seems that people are really enjoying it, and you know, truthfully, I'm really enjoying it too, and getting to meet people that under any other normal circumstance I probably never would have met. And there are a lot of really good people both in the VTuber community and in those who enjoy watching them. Okay, so we're going to grab the wood, we're going to grab the stone, we're going to grab all of this stuff, and then we're going to chop down another tree, or clean up some more tree debris on the way to... There should be some more tree debris. I mean, I could just chop down one of those trees. You know what, let's chop down one of these trees. I think the line between imagination and reality will continue to blur as technology improves. I think you're really right with that, because it's already pretty blurry as it is. The capability to meet and talk with people that under most circumstances we'd never have had a chance to meet them, but you know, science, technology, all of that, it's given us the capability to video calls, cell phones, texting. We could talk to someone across the world from us, and I think that's really cool. Ew, it smells. Vincent, stop poking things. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. I mean, I love the imagination of children, but your cause and effect might be a little off there, kid. Squish, squish, squish. Creepy sewer noises. There's something moving around in there. Okay, I guess I'll go be the adult in this situation. I love that sequence every time. There was a bunny. Oh my gosh, there was a bunny. Bunny. Sorry. I'm interested to see what you do with your farm, though there's also a natural beauty to the rocks and trees that have moved in. Leah, that's kind of pretty. I use reality loosely here. The imagination space of what we build and think about is more important than physical stuff. What does Krobus look like in this mod? He would be... let me see. I know... Where is Krobus? Under K. I know he hasn't been replaced. Sure, I do believe he has had his visuals changed. Give me a second. I will pull it up. I believe there's a reference sheet I can show. If I can remember where it's located. Well, that was good. So it would be in diverse. You gotta go work on dinner? I hope that your dinner is really, really good. And I hope that you have a really good evening too. Aw, it's almost 10 here, so probably. Yeah, we'll do that. Add a new source. Yeah. We will do this. So that's currently what Krobus would look like in this mod set. I think it just adds a scarf. I'm not 100% sure. I've never actually met. I don't think I've met Krobus on modded, so I'm not sure the difference. Well, I'm glad that you like how he looks. I mean, he does look really adorable with the scarf. What was I doing? Right, I know exactly what I was doing. I don't know if I'm gonna... Evan's Lost Axe. I was right by it. I'm such a derp. I love Krobus so much. Best Stardew character. Again, I don't know him that well, but he does seem cool. I mean, poor little sewer guy. Alright. Should be able to donate things to the museum. Yes! Alright, so we have a vertebrae. We decided one over there. We have a scroll. I decided one over here. We have a pretty sparkly rock I want to put up here. We have another fossil we want to put here. Still sparkly, but not as pretty rocks can go here. And then... yeah, you're kind of a fossil. I guess you can go there. Wait, what? Is it there? Oh, I accidentally tried. Okay, I thought I was moving it. Dorp, dorp, dorp. Alright, what did I get? Some melon seeds, some starfruit seeds. Starfruit's a fun thing. Man, Okay, where's Gunther today? So I need to go freaking meet Gunther. Okay, so Gunther is here. Where, though? Sorry. Ah! Hello, Gunther. Penny having classes here in this really small town is a beautiful thing. One time I gave a lesson about the minerals for the children. Clint gave us some geodes and ores to make the class. I guess Vincent still has that little golden ore. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so I finally met Gunther. Am I closer to having that? Ugh, I hate that quest. I thought I had done the thing to make that quest go away. I hate that quest so much. What have we got here today? Oh my gosh, a fox donut. That's adorable. It's shaped like a fox. How cute. Mushroom soup. A simple type of soup where a basic roux is thinned with cream or milk and then mushrooms are added. Oh, so it's a cream of mushroom soup. Okay, that's cool. Ah, an orange popsicle. Garlic sesame green beans. I know someone who would like that. I mean, it's pretty much like basic. It's probably like stir-fried green beans with some garlics and then some sesame sprinkled over top. Galette ice cream soda. It's not a real galette, but it's fancy enough to deserve the name. Triple strawberry sundae. I mean, strawberries. Good day, isn't it? My uncle let me go out a little. Some days I pass by your farm to see there. People say that is beautiful. I have to say, the museum expansion dialogue's a little clunky. I don't know how I would have phrased that better, but it didn't make a lot of sense. The clouds look great this time of year, don't they? Clouds are pretty. Like scoops of vanilla ice cream floating on blue raspberry sauce. Or maybe I'm just hungry. Sam, I think you're hungry. No offense, Sam. I'm pretty sure you're hungry. Okay, where's Jody? Jody is at home, so let's go talk to Jody real quick because I apparently have yet to meet Jody. Somehow. No, Jody. You're in the kids' room. I can't go in here, can I? No! I'm not good enough friends with Vincent to go in his bedroom. I just want to meet your stupid mom. Dang it. Let me in. So, is that a hint that you want to do like a late night IHOP run or something like that after I'm done streaming? Who else am I missing? Or Ben and Jerry's. Is Ben and Jerry's open this late? Haley. Where's Haley? Where the frick are you, Haley? Only until 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. So everyone's in the saloon. I'll have to swing by there. Where? Oh, is Haley? Do I not see her on the map because I haven't met her? Oh no, she's in her house. Dur, 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 dur. Haley, come here. Let me meet you. I've decided I am going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for the new ones. Haley, why? Why are you like this? Okay, so who's left? I have to meet those two. I think those might be all that's left other than her. Definitely not gonna get this done today. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I lollygagged too much. I lollygagged. They're gonna be closed. Or if not closed, not at the place. I'm not gonna be able to do the thing. I want my coop. No! I'm such a stupid. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Which means I'm gonna have to wait till Friday, probably. This is my disappointed face. Robin! Robin! Go back inside your shop. I wanna buy a coop. Please let me buy a coop. I want to buy a coop. Okay, I'll come by and say hi more often. It's... God darn it! That's right, I was gonna buy parsnip seeds too. It's probably too late to go to Pierre's. What did I do today? Did I just wander around like an idiot? Is that what I did with my day? I mean, there's nothing really wrong with wandering around like an idiot, but I had things to do today. Here. I want some parsnip seeds. I get that it's a mod, but I'm very confused why Robin looks so different. Yeah, that's the diverse Stardew Valley mod. Pretty much everyone has changed visually. There are a lot of cultures and nationalities represented in the mod. I've seen wild horseradish in the forest. Thank you. Foraging can be a fun way to earn some cash, or you can use what you find as gifts or food. I pretty much liked enough of the visuals of the diverse Stardew Valley mod to just use it in its entirety. There are some who are super pretty. There are others that I could take or leave. I mean, truthfully, I might end up turning off Clint's just because it doesn't make a lot of sense to have a blind blacksmith. I'm sorry. Like, I think he's cool like this, but just the technicalities of it. Like, I don't know. I've had this discussion before, and every time I feel horrifically ableist because I just can't understand how Clint could be a blind blacksmith. I could get, maybe Leah being blind if they wanted to have someone be blind in here, because you could totally do sculpture without actually having a sense of sight. It's very touch based. It's just this particular choice. Yeah, I know, you want me to do the thing. I don't think I have enough copper yet. Well, I guess I can go chop down some more trees. I'm so depressed. I just somehow managed to completely lose track of the entire day. It was a beautiful spring day and I spent it outside. There we go, that's my excuse. I just wanted to spend some time. I would understand if he developed blindness but already understood the trait beforehand. There is an allowance for that sort of interpretation. In his profile picture, there's an option to make it so he has a scar by his left eye, like a really nasty one. So in that particular visual canon, I would guess then that he had been doing blacksmithing for a while and had some sort of accident. But at that point knew it well enough to be able to know more by sound than anything. It's still a little bit of a stretch and a kind of a reach at that, but it's less of one when you do the had an accident and knows what's doing by sound. Because you sure as heck can't know what you're doing by feel. I know one of the other characters that's done as disabled that isn't normally is Willie, who has a prosthetic leg and or arm, which that one seems feasible. It's not, it's a fisherman who has prosthetic limbs. There's nothing really out of the ordinary in that capacity. There's also, visually, I believe, they say that a couple of the characters, the bachelors or bachelorettes, are trans. I believe it is Sam and Penny that they chose for that. I can't remember precisely, but it's subtle in their inclusion of it because it's all visual mod. There's no text differentiations going on. So like you can do Penny as having less chest, like a woman who hasn't had as much growth on estrogen, or just a woman who's smaller chested, if that's how you want to go with it too. I think if I'm right that it's Sam, the indicator for that one I think is a binder in a swimming scene, which isn't bad either. can I... Where's the axe? There it is. I sure as hell not returning it to Robin today. Can I get home, though? Yeah, I think so. I did water stuff today, right? Yeah, I did. I was suddenly like, did I remember to water? Trying to water at 1:50 at night is not how you do this. So it's a good thing that I remembered to do my watering. So let's dump that. So we have more melon seeds, some starfruit seeds, some mixed seeds. Can't plant those tonight, definitely. I'll pass out. Alright. That's not the button I want. Crafting menu. So what I need to see is... Furnace needs 20 copper ore. I have to do that for a quest. Tapper takes copper bar. Okay. Oh no! You forgot to update your commission prices on your... Ugh. Yeah, do what you need to do to get that fixed. That's a livelihood thing. So that's fine. I mean, it would be fine even if it were something like I need to go do things like I need to draw on my wall. That's fine. You can I don't mind just being in the background while you do work. Yeah, that's no good. I need sap to make fertilizers. Not the button I wanted. Still not the button I wanted. Okay. Alright. Give me a second. I need to figure out which button pulls up the mod. L. It's L. I swear I hit L. Didn't I hit L? I didn't hit L. Okay. Fertilized parsnips is what I want to say. Okay, I'll need to buy the parsnip seeds. I think I can make the fertilizer though, because I just saw it takes... I have 116 sap. I'm pretty sure I can make some fertilizer. That is a lot of potential fertilizer. What else can you do with sap? know I can. What else can you do with sap? Put it in the composter. You need it for the woods obelisk. You need it for torches. You need it for the tan striped shirt once you learn how to... Oh wow, you need sap to make a keg. Oh no, you can make glue in the keg. Oh, what do you do with glue? That has to be an added thing. Man, that obelisk is expensive. Yuma, why do you like sap? Why? Why is that one of your liked items? That's weird. As you can see, there's no one else really that likes sap, but he does. Why would a little kid like sap? I don't know. That's weird. It makes him happy, I guess. Whatever. How many parsnips do you need for the community center? 5. That is a good point. Little kids do kind of enjoy sticky and gross. The weird thing is about the kids is I can never tell because, okay, Vincent seems like a little kid, like a really young kid. I'm guessing like 6 to 8. Same with Jas. Jas is also young. But then you have Trini and Kiahi and... Okay, these are all... I think those are all modded kids. But at the same time, those 3 modded kids, they all have an older age feel to them. Like, I would expect Kiahi and Trini and Yuma to be 12 to 15. Well, maybe not that old. Maybe 10 to 13, something like that. There's a visual, it's a visual difference and also just like a personality difference. They like play together really well and things like that, but they feel older. So maybe it's more like Jess and Vincent are 8 and Trini and company are like 11. Because that doesn't seem like too much of an age difference. Because they play together and things like that. And they're all in school together. I mean, there is only one option for schooling in the town, so obviously. Anyway, yes, this is sometimes what I spend my time doing. Trying to figure out how old the kids are. I wonder, actually, now that I'm talking about this, Stardew Wiki. Is there actually an official age for the kids? I'm really curious about this. Children? We'll go with villagers. Like there is also like an age range in the bachelors and bachelorettes because you have like Sam and Sebastian who seem like they're 18 to 20, but then you have Harvey who's the town doctor. And how old do you have to be a doctor? That's you go through college, you have to actually get... How long does it take you to get a doctorate? Okay, so we have Jess. She's a young girl. Vincent is close to her age. So it doesn't really say how old they are. I see Sam and Sebastian as like 20 to 22. Harvey is the oldest, and I see him in his 30s. I could see that, yeah. I think Elliot is probably mid 20s, like 25, 26. Alex is probably in the same age range as Sam and Sebastian. Shane is probably. Well, no, Alex might be a little bit older. He might be Elliot's age. Shane, I think, is also older. I think he's late 20s. And then you have the bachelorettes. I think Abigail is one of the youngest. Or Abigail and Emily probably are. And then Leah and Maru probably are the older, on the older scale, because they're both professional types. I think Leah. No. Whichever one is the artsy one. Who's my favorite spouse? Of the. I have a soft spot for Penny. I also really love Leah. And I'm trying to remember. Is it Leah the one that I'm thinking of? Is she the artist? Yeah, she's the artist. I think she's really nice. And it's usually her and Penny that are my favorites. If I had to pick one of the guys, that's kind of difficult. I like the guys, but they're trying to think. Like, I enjoy Sebastian. He seems a lot like me, actually, if I had to put it to something like that. But yeah, I've never really gotten into any of the boys in Stardew Valley. I've always been more into the girls. So, although I know also you can get Krobus as a roommate, even though, it's not a spouse, but it takes up the same slot as spousiness. I don't know. I think I'd be okay with Krobus. It would be weird, or it wouldn't be weird. It would be kind of neat if you could um, adopt kids and raise them with Krobus. Oh, Goblin and Krobus interactions. Yeah, that, yeah, I could see that. I could see that being nice. I think that's again something that I haven't really managed to explore much. So I'm not super sure there, but yeah, like I really there's a whole fascinating like universe of magic and mystery in Stardew Valley because you have things like Krobus and the dwarf and the goblins and things like that and the wizard, and it's just like there's so much that's left unanswered in the game, and I love that we have as much as we have, but I also can't help but want more. You know, it's like I am super grateful to Concerned Ape for making as much of the game as they have. Like, truthfully, I honestly thought that the game's updates were going to be done after the 1.4 update set. And then 1.5 came out, and there was so much in 1.5. Like, there was a lot. And again, it's at the point of, are we going to get more after 1.5? Or should we be happy with what we have? There's more I would love to see, but at this, this is amazing what we have. It's it's done just by him, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Stardew Valley is just a one-man show. I don't think there's a huge team. I mean, there has to be some help to it, right? Or is it just him? Where do I find that? Where do I find that? Please give my info. Okay, so up until 1.3 it was solo. And then someone helped him with the code for co-op in 1.3. The console ports were done. Okay, console ports were assisted. There were 2 people who Arthur and Alex joined to continue working on that. So it's 2 people. 2 whole people are working on this. This is nuts. Like, there's you you have AAA games with crews of like tens of people that have a less developed game than Stardew Valley. It's amazing to me. Okay, I have created some fertilizer. I am going to leave that in my inventory to remind myself that you have a job to do tomorrow of fertilizing some parsnips. And maybe, if I'm lucky, tomorrow I will actually remember to, I don't know, do the thing. Who am I missing? I hate this quest. I hate this quest so much. Who am I missing? Jody. Aguar. There. I'm am done with that quest. I hate that quest. It is my least favorite quest. I know there are other quests that are horrible, but I hate that quest. Okay, so now I just have to give things to people. Okay, so do I have anything else in my inventory? I have Robin's axe. So I have to go talk to Robin tomorrow. So Suki, you need to move. Thank you. Aw, Suki, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh hey, I got I can make mayonnaise machines. I have a watering can proficiency and a hoe proficiency. I'll try not to laugh too much at the hoe proficiency, but you know, it's because I have the mentality of a freshly minted teenage boy sometimes. I can make stone fences and sprinklers now. And I've made an entire 538 gold. Yay! Day 12. Alright, I do believe I am going to stop for the night on the night of day 11. It is 10:30. I have done a pretty solid amount of stream today. My voice is starting to get a little gravelly. I'm not sure if you can hear that or not, or if I'm just imagining it. And perhaps the gravel is desired, but I can tell it means that my voice is getting a little tired. It's real? Okay, I'm not imagining it. I'm able to stream more and more every time I stream, which is nice. It means that I'm getting better at it. It means that I'm, you know, expanding my capabilities, both IRL and not IRL. I mean, this is technically real life. It's just... it sort of technically is real life, I guess. I mean, I am a real person behind the screen. I don't have... I don't know. Don't make me acapella Bohemian Rhapsody at friggin' 10:30 at night. I can't acapella Bohemian Rhapsody. The only person who can pull that off is, you know, the man. Was he? Was he a he? Was he a they? Freddie Mercury was bi. He wasn't any form of gender, I don't think, right? Well, I'm pretty sure he had a gender, but I don't think he was a form of non-binary. He was just a flamboyant man, I think. I mean, we can't 100% know for sure on that because, yeah, that sort of stuff is really hard, but really cool. Yeah. If you really, really, really want me to try to acapella some song, you probably want to get me earlier in the stream when my voice is a little cleaner. I know. I don't actually, I know that other people can actually do, they actually do karaoke streams or little bits of karaoke as bits and channel point redemption things. And yeah, I've never actually been in a stream where someone does that. I just know it's a thing that some people do. I know I have an okay voice, but I don't know if I have an okay enough voice to actually do that. I also don't think I have the confidence to do that. But yeah, okay, so let's see. Who do we have? We're going to potentially have noise. I hope not, but it is possible. Yes, pause that. I don't want noise. Who do we have that is doing anything? Well, they're streaming. Might do those. Possibly do that. You could stream again. I mean, only if you really want to. It would be... Oh, it would be my lurker and you and my mod. I was thinking about sending people over to trying to remember their names. The channel name is Fluffy Arcades, but I can't remember. Oh, they're the pair. I can't remember their names. I feel kind of bad that I can't remember their names, truthfully. I don't know. I could also just log off for the night, but I did that last time, so I probably should do the thing where I'd be a responsible streamer and throw people at people. So, yeah, let's... They're playing Portal 2, so let's do that before they, log off for the night. If I can remember how to do the thing. Portal... Want the right people? Yeah! I'm still learning how to do the thing. It's kind of a learning experience most of the time. So I hope you guys had a really good evening, and I hope you continue to have a good evening. I'll see you again on Friday if you have nothing better to do that evening. And yeah, it was really good spending time with everyone. I always enjoy it. Yeah, have a good evening, Stardusts. I hope the dreams that you have are really nice when you sleep.